Welcome back to the Grange on Main. I'm Nelson. Well, it certainly has been quite a while since we've done anything here on this channel or anything house related as far as getting the new one up, but there has been quite a bit of progress, and I had captured some of it for you guys, but unfortunately I lost my SD card and most of the footage was gone. So we've got a little bit of drone footage of my cousin taking down this second house over here. I'll show you a little bit more about that here in a second. And I crashed my drone, so I didn't know that I had that footage, but we actually found it and the SD card was good, so I'll throw that in here in a minute. But I think progress is getting ready to start, so thought I'd go ahead and make a video about where we are and the dates and go from there. So let me turn you around and show you a few things we got going on here, and keep your fingers crossed that everything works out like I hope it does. Well, if you follow me on social media, you've probably already seen this, but here is the footprint of the new house, minus 3 feet all the way around. He overdug that for them to be able to have the ease of getting their footings in. So I wanted to keep my crawl space pretty good. I didn't want the house too far out of the ground with the lay of the land without extensive grading, so everything worked out. I met with my builder and he said that was fine. Probably put our front porch a little bit lower. I'm not sure the wife is completely happy about that, but I didn't want the back of the house being 6 or 7 feet out of the ground. But we got the concerning dirt out. He put a little slope on it, found my French drain pipes down there so they can utilize them that go out in the field from the old house, which ironically him and his dad put in probably 30 years ago, 40 years ago, something like that. So handling all the water, that's good. He sloped it plenty. I've got some work to do on the septic tank. I wish I still had the footage of this, but that was on the lost SD card. So today is Saturday, June 21st. So they'll be here Monday, the 23rd, to finally break ground and start on it. We got all the permits situated and ready. So we're excited. They're saying probably 45 to 60 days after that till it's complete. This is kind of a non-traditional look of the modular homes, so I'm excited to show you guys when we get closer to the time. That was one thing that appealed to both the wife and I versus the normal modular homes that we had looked at. So definitely stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more footage as the house goes up. That's what I've been waiting on this channel. I'm going to take you over here in a minute and show you the footprint of the old house that we tore down, the second one. I'll tell you a little bit about that. I'll throw some footage in from the drone of him doing that, and we'll call this one a little short one, I think, guys. Well, I'm standing right about where the big chimney was. I'm sure you've probably seen that in some past videos. Not, I'll maybe throw a picture or two up here. The front door of the old place. A lot of history there, like I said, but we had decided that that needed to come down about 3 years ago because the ceiling was falling in. Leaves had just set on it, got rotten, so we cleaned everything out that we needed to, and it had just been sitting here. So I have to say, I mean, don't want to be derogatory, but it was kind of an eyesore. I mean, like I said, it was one of the huge projects that I wanted to do when I started reclaiming the family farm here. And once we kind of got away from that and started farming, it just didn't line up with my schedule. So it kind of got pushed to the back. But you know, like I've said in the beginning, Lord has a plan and everything's happening for a reason. Timing, you know, none of this happened while I was trying to get the farm established. We're back, you know, doing the farming that I need to do for right now. We've got a lot of critiquing to do on that aspect over on the other channel, but everything works out and the timing really worked out on it. So I'm gonna spin you around, kind of explain what we're gonna be, or what the final goal is for this area, and then I'll throw that footage up of him taking it down. We'll see what happens after that. Well, we're down to the U-Haul box. I think me and my buddy are gonna try to move that up to the other end of the building. I've still got a little section of the building up there to take down where the roof fell in the block, and we've got another bay to clean up. But everything's looking good. I got all the tree line out there, or fence row rather, you know, all my junk and stuff reorganized, and some of it gotten rid of that I don't need anymore. House completely gone. He did me a solid, pulled up all my stumps from the trees that I had cut down. Excuse me. I'll try to throw a card up here in the corner from my other channel where we did some of that. Took down the tree here on the corner that actually started the rod of this house, that old gum tree. And fingering the screen, if you can see there at the butt of that gum tree, down this tree line all the way to the driveway, all that's going to come out. There's an extensive step up there. We're going to do some dirt work and pull some of that down in here and kind of regrade some of this, and all this will be yard eventually, replanted, sowed in grass. I've been mowing that back there, and it's nice yard, and the little L-shaped field up here, we call it, is looking good this year as well. So we'll bring fence in from the end of the road back to that field there, and then all this will be open, like I said, to enjoy from our front porch. So let me throw that footage up of him taking this down, a little bit of drone footage, like I said, before I crashed it, and we'll see what happens when the builders get here, guys. Men are working hard. Got everything laid out. We'll get some better footage here in a little bit, but we're gonna take the first load off here. Well, we got sweat rolling down the forehead. The camera's cutting off, so it's getting too hot, and I babbled way too much. Hopefully enjoyed it. Wasn't a whole lot, just an update, basically a little bit of drone footage here or there. But definitely stay tuned, guys. It's really going to ramp up now that they're going to come break ground and build back in a positive direction. So really excited about that. Hopefully you guys will be too. I know when we started this channel, it was going to be a lot more remodel and documentation on, you know, restructuring the little house that was there. But once we got in there and figured out how bad things were, we stopped, backed up, we prayed about it hard. You know, the Lord pushed us in the direction to find this modular home that we absolutely love. Like I was saying earlier, it's totally different than what I'm normally used to seeing. So it definitely tugged at our heartstrings. We prayed about it, made it happen. So it's been a long road up to this point. Seemed like it's taken forever, but he said, the builder, once they broke ground, it would go pretty quick. So we're very excited about that. I'm glad that we got, you know, this house down over here, really making things look a lot better. It's tough on me this year because I want to be farming 150%, and I'm still doing a little bit of that. But you know what? You got to put priorities up front, and it's going to be a whole lot easier being here, carrying on the legacy and everything family related, and enjoying a future with my wife. So definitely stick around, guys. A lot more to come here. Hopefully it'll be better than me just babbling all the time. But really appreciate everything. If you got any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to drop it down in the comments. And fingers crossed everything goes well Monday. We'll bring you along for the outcome of the foundation and footings. Till next time, thank you.